One concept that appears again and again in topics like percentage, geometry, compound interest is successive percentage change. In this video, I'll show you a simple way to solve these questions in seconds. If a quantity A is increased by 20%, first we convert 20% in decimal by dividing it by 100, 0.2. That means for an increase in percentage, the multiplying factor is 1 plus zero point 0.2, 1.2a. Similarly, if a is decreased by 10%, in decimal it's 0.1, so the multiplying factor becomes 1 minus 0.1, 0.9a. Let's extend this idea. If a increases by 10% and then by 20, when increased by 10%, multiplying factor is 1.1. When increased by 20%, multiplying factor is 1.2. When we combine this one after the another, instead of adding, we multiply the factor. So 1.1 into 1.2, 1.32a. Overall change, 1.32a minus a divided by a into 100, giving an increase of 32%. What if a increases by 10% and then decreases by 10%? For 10% increase, multiplying factor become 1.1. For 10% decrease, multiplying factor 0.9. Combine both of them, you get 1.1 into 0.9, 0.99. That means a decrease of 1%. Here, important information to note, if a quantity increases and then decreases by the same percentage, the net result is always a decrease. Successive percentage also works when quantities are multiplied. For example, in a rectangle, if length increases by 20% and breadth decreases by 25%, to calculate for change in area, increase of 20% gives multiplier 1.2, decrease of 25% gives multiplier 0.75. New area 1.2 into 0.75, 0.9, giving decrease in area by 10%. This concept has a lot of implication in real life. Even shopkeepers use this marvelous idea to give out discounts. You must have noticed, instead of giving 40% discount, they write 20% plus 20%. For 20% discount, the multiplier becomes 0.8, and if we club them, 0.8 into 0.8, 0.64. So the effective discount 36% and not 40%. Similarly, instead of 50% discount, you see 10% plus 30% plus 10%. For both 10%, multiplier 0.9. For 30%, 0.7. Club all the three together, result is 0.567. An effective discount of 43.3%, which is much less than 50%.